My name is Stephen Murphy. I'm from Orange County, California, and I'm a lead advisor here at Root. I love being a financial advisor because there's two main aspects of the job that I'm able to balance. The first is the client and the face-to-face interactions. I certainly could not work in a profession where I was not interacting with people on a daily or weekly basis. The other aspects of the job that I really enjoy is just the problem solving. I'm able to take a step back, look at all the puzzle pieces and really put those puzzle pieces together to put together a wonderful and beautiful retirement picture for our clients. So it's a great balance between the two, and that's really what gives me my drive and my why behind why I love being an advisor. So my philosophy around financial planning and investment management is really to take a comprehensive approach. And that sounds so cliche, but really you can't do one aspect of your financial life without knowing what's going on with the other. They all intertwine some way or another. So you can build out a wonderful financial plan, but your investments need to match that. So when it comes to investment management, you really need to have a portfolio that's tailored to you. You'll hear a lot of good rules of thumb, and rules of thumb are not inherently good or inherently bad. They just are. So I see a lot of clients that come to me and they say, hey, I read that I'm at this certain age, so my portfolio should be X and Y. And while there's certainly some truth to your investment portfolio will change over time, you really need to have an understanding of how your investments fit into your overall plan and what makes sense the most for your situation. What makes sense for your neighbor, what makes sense for your coworker, your brother-in-law, may make sense for them, but it may not make sense for you. So really understanding and taking a step back and seeing how those two aspects intertwine will really lead you to better success overall throughout the course of your retirement. What success looks like for me with a client relationship is two main things. The first one is pretty cliche, not going to be too surprising, is getting you to sleep well at night and have confidence as you head into this next chapter and next phase of your life. Beyond that, I want to make sure that you understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. I work with clients all over the spectrum. Some just want to be told exactly what we're doing, and that's all they want to know. And I work with other people that want to know the intricacies and all the steps and the whys behind the decisions that we're making. And neither one is good and neither one is bad. And there's people all in between that spectrum. So really making sure that I'm conveying information to you that is understandable and it meets you at your comfort level. Outside of work, I do a lot of hiking, spending time with friends. My wife and I are expecting our first child here pretty quickly, so we are very, very excited about that. I am a huge football fan. I won't say what my favorite team is specifically because it's been a rough 20 years, I will say that. So it's actually a wonderful icebreaker for clients that there's always that little bit of trust when you work with someone new in any profession. And a wonderful icebreaker is to talk about football. And most people I interact with are not fans of my favorite team, so they can always kind of give me a little jab, a little trash talking, and I'm happy to take it, and it really kind of gives a wonderful icebreaker. For those that work with me, I want you to know two main things. The first one is I take a very educational approach with my clients, and the next is my goal is to be as easy to interact with as possible. I come from a family of educators. My wife, my mother, and a couple other relatives in my family are teachers. So having that educational background is something that is very near and dear, but I don't want you to walk away thinking, what did Stephen just talk about? That didn't make any sense. So a successful relationship really is you understanding what we're doing and why we're doing it. The next thing is I really hope to make sure that you feel comfortable working with me. I am one of those people that I completely understand with any professional you work with. There's certainly a level of trust. And when it comes to your life savings, your personal finances, that level of trust is very amplified. So that's not something that I take lightly, and I hope to always be approachable, easy to connect with, and make you feel as comfortable as possible during our time together. I'm very excited about the opportunity to work with you, so please don't hesitate to reach out and schedule a call if you think we'd be a good fit to work together.